Sorry lads, I've been snoozing for so long, I haven't done a dream team in what feels like a year. But don't worry, don't stress out, it's finally back. So welcome to the Gameweek 20 Dream Team. This is the series where I have a go at predicting what will be the highest scoring team containing the highest scoring players of the game week. Spoiler alert, my prediction probably won't contain Joe Linton, alright? Sorry about that one. But then we can also compare our best ever predictions to the actual Dream Team, which last week looked like this. Where, oh boy, 200, that's right, 201 points. Wowee. Definitely the most dreamy dream team we've ever seen this year. And just imagine this was actually your team. Like, damn, you really would be living in a dream, wouldn't you? But now it's our time to go on and predict the Gameweek 20 Dreamy Dream team that will 100% score the most points. I'm the best ever predictor to ever exist, you see. But before we get into that, let's first talk about the sponsor for today, OneFootball. OneFootball is the all-in-one football news app that every football fan will enjoy. It has a ton of great features, including keeping you up to date with all of the latest football news from around the world, where you can also follow specific teams and players to make sure you never miss out on anything. But I actually use this app myself to help me with FPL, by checking players out, checking their stats, filtered by competition, you know, to make sure they're actually good. And you can also check how the teams are doing, the best performing teams, and what teams you really should stay away from. And all of that great stuff. So if you like what you see, you can click on the link at the top of the video description to download for free today. That's OneFootball, free to get right now. Where right now, it's time to get the magic crystal ball out and help us guess the best players of the game week. Which, if you haven't seen the last few dream teams, it is actually very hard to predict apparently. But for a bit of fun, why don't you guys have a try as well and have a guess of the players and the final team that will score the most points this week. But the first player, my dreamy boy keeper this week, to evolve from a human into a brick wall and keep all the goals out. It's David De Gea. He's got glue on his gloves, he's got better reactions than an angry cat. And more importantly, he's playing against bloody Sheffield United this week. Easy. No chance of them scoring there, is there? But then again, they might be putting up a bit of a fight and might chuck in a few shots in there. Shots David De Gea can probably save, hey! Which is why he's going to get all of the points, all of the saves, all of the bonus, and all of that magical stuff to make him the first Dream Team player of the week. And the first defender to enter the dream being João Cancelo. João, just how? Have you not scored yet? Like, what? I swear his position is like right-wing creative defensive pivot. He's all over the pitch. Always on the ball, always crossing in, always shooting, and yet all he's got to show for it is just clean sheets. I mean, clean sheets from the team that have kept the most clean sheets out of any team, so I guess that's pretty good. But he is basically a goal-scoring winger, and the clean sheets is just a bonus, you know? But this week, he plays against West Bromwich. And can we finally see him get in on some of that golasso action? I really hope so. And I really do think so as well. So a clean sheet and the bonus points to sprinkle on top as well, making him the first defender of the Dream Team Dream. But that clean sheet so secured, literally already deposited into your FPL account if you have Man City defenders, because West Brom, you know, Joining Cancelo is Ruben Diaz, and oh boy, what a signing he's been for them, hasn't he? The absolute unit, stopping every single ball that goes near him. He just oofs it up the pitch, and he ain't messing about, he gets it done. Where he also almost scored in the double, but ended up getting the assist for John Stones anyway. Sorry, Sir John Stones. But this game right here, easiest clean sheet to ever exist. But probably only clean sheet points for him, but that is in fact probably enough to get him in my dream team here, making him the next player in the defense. With the final defensive boy, no sorry, he's not defensive, but he is a defender apparently, it's Stuart Dallas. Dallas has only gone and got himself 3 goals and 2 assists this season, with 6 clean sheets added to that as well. When last time Leeds played against Newcastle, you know, they just absolutely destroyed them, didn't they? And Dallas also smacked in a goal in that game as well. So that is basically guaranteed to happen again, and I could see a big score from Dallas here, making him the final defender to defend my dream to get all of the points. We're next and on to the middle of the field, the midfield. Starting with one, where I could see an hat-trick, and I could also see him not even getting a touch of the ball the entire game. There's literally no in-between. And it's Mo Salah. Liverpool just haven't quite been clicking lately, have they? Like, at all, have they? But surely, they can eventually turn on the afterburners again and get in a few goals. Where we saw a little bit of hope from that in the FA Cup. But here, I do reckon Salah could go on and get a goal. It might be a goal in a loss, but I still think he can get a goal in this game against the Spurs, which is why he is made to the team. With next, the top point scorer of the week, which is already confirmed, as he's just going to smash all of the goals in and get all of the points. It's Bruno! He is actually having a little bit of a dry spell in the league right now, isn't he? I mean, a dry spell for him is no goals in 3 games. Like, imagine saying that. Like, he's not even in the team to score goals, is he? But this week, he plays against Sheffield United at home, where I can see Man United proper spanking them and putting on a show, with Bruno being the main man in the middle of that. And he is also going to be like everyone's captain, isn't he? So I would very much advise you guys to do the same. But he is literally 100% in the dream team this week. I don't mean my team, I mean the top point scoring team, because he's going to score all of the points confirmed. Now that I bigged him up so much, watch him get like a red card in 10 minutes now. I like it. But with the next player sprinting through all of the defence and sprinting straight into this team, it is, go on my son. He's been absolutely on it this year, hasn't he? And with Liverpool's defensive worries, it is quite a big oh dear for them. Now, I do think Matip might be back, but come on, nothing's going to stop Son, is it? Like Trent trying to defend against Son. It just doesn't work, does it? And also, if you remember last time, Son also scored, but this time it's at home, where Liverpool have also struggled away. Put those all together, and what you get is 4 Son goals ready to happen. Alright, probably not, but enough to make him another player in the dream team here. With the last midfielder to join us. And finally, a bit of a different and exciting one, and it's Ademola Lookman. And Lookman, before you judge, alright, he has got 3 goals and 3 assists this season, and has actually looked like scoring a lot of goals in a lot of his games. But this week, he plays against Brighton, a Brighton team that on a day, can be quite a bit tough, but then on most days, concede all of the goals as well. Where I could actually see Lookman getting a couple of goals here, or maybe just a couple of assists, because I think he's been on corners lately as well, making him the perfect midfielder to spice up this dream and to finish the middle of the dream team. And then moving on to the forwards, with the first guy who has got his bow and arrow ready to shoot all of the goals in. It's Edinson Cavani, if he actually starts. But you can't deny he's just an elite goal scorer, and against an elite championship team in, Sheffield United, goals are coming if he actually starts. But when he plays, just goals happen, and especially with players like Bruno in a team which can assist him all the time, then just all of the goals, all of the points. If he actually starts. But then moving on to the penultimate forward and the penultimate player for the week. It's the absolute Don, Sir Patrick Bamford. The Ballon d'Or Golden Boot contender has been shooting all day, every day this season, scoring 10 goals in the league so far. And this week, he plays against Newcastle. So, obviously, all of the goals already confirmed there for him. And I can actually see Leeds smashing the Castle again. So just a casual hat-trick for Bamford. It's going to happen, innit? So, Sir Bamford, welcome to the Dream Lad. And the final player for the Gameweek 20 Dream Team being Antonio! The big man is back, ready to keep on slapping every single defence in the league, where this week he plays against Palace. Oh dear to you, because the poor Palace have only kept 3 clean sheets this season, and one of those was the very first week of the season. Oh dear. So is that an Antonio hat-trick incoming, you say? It might well be, making him the perfect player to end the dream for Game Week 20. And that is it. Haven't been able to make these dreamy dream teams lately, lads. As you know, all the game weeks are running past us faster than bloody Usain Bolt. But we had a little bit more time here. I mean a whole extra 5 minutes, because this has been a bit of a speed run, hasn't it? But the dream team is a bit of fun, so I thought I would get one in. But thank you all for watching. Hope you all have a dreamy week. And remember...
Don't be a cheeky scrub. Subscribe to Nathan Bacon right now. Don't let your memes be dreams.